Hey everyone, welcome back for part 5 of our Interstellar Space Genesis Alpha Let's Play. We're playing as the Sulak. Not too long ago, the humans decided to declare war on us and have been making a couple of attempts to attack us here up, I believe it is Zibutis. And at this point, I think it's time that we design some war machines of ourselves to take the fight back to them. We've been engaged in espionage for long enough. I think it's time to fight back. So let's see, we researched some technologies not long ago. We got the Wartsite armor and the phaser. We also have a bomb rack in the works and enhanced logistics, and I've also started Titan construction, so we'll be able to build Titan-class ships soon. Until we have that technology, we can't build Titans. So we could design a cruiser or perhaps a battleship now. We do have a lot of production for this stage of the game, 2,700 here in our capital and 1,800 down here at Rule Duck 2. So I believe we could probably just go straight to a battleship at this point. And one thing to keep in mind is we also have a commander here, literally the commander. Our leader, Cyrus Ulkin, would like to command a battleship. He's going to get a bunch of bonuses if we give him a battleship by turn 118 in combat. So we've got 9 turns to do that. I don't know if we'll quite meet that, but we'll give it a try. When you click on the ship design button here, you're going to have multiple ship slots to choose from. If you hover over them, it'll give you a breakdown kind of what the weapons are and things for that model of ship. I'm just going to go pick a new design here. I'm going to pick my size from the drop down. The larger ships do have less ship defense naturally, so you'll see it went down a little bit when we picked a battleship, but that's fine. We can move our mouse around and kind of take a look at the ship if you want to. There's no practical reason for that, but it's nice and fun to do so. You can also switch to your other ship design. Again, it's simply cosmetics. No difference in anything else with these right now. Alright, we'll go ahead with this B-looking one here. And let's see what we can put on this bad boy. So before we get to the weapons, which is probably the most complex section here, let's take a look at our drives. We've got the mag drive here. We can see that our travel speed is 5. That's 4. This is on the star map we're talking about here. +4 from the mag drive and +1 from leaders. So we have a leader that's giving us +1. I believe it's probably Cyrus Ulkin actually. Combat speed, we're getting 14 from the engine. This is how many grid spaces you can move in combat. So if we want to make a ship that's designed to get in and pack a punch in close range, then we'll want to increase this. I don't think that'll be this ship, but maybe we'll design one like that later. We've got Wartsite armor. We can see 160 structural and armor points. And we do have the option here to click on this to reinforce the hull further, up to a heavy reinforcement. And you'll notice the cost here, when we do that, goes up quite substantially. So that's something to keep in mind. Down here we do have class 4 shields. We also could downgrade to class 2 shields if we wanted. Perhaps to take up less space or less cost, but I find that a negligible difference at this point. I'm going to use the most up-to-date shields. We could go ahead and change our shielding to not be 360 degree, basically around us, and have it more angular. You could probably get away with that most of the time, especially if you had other ships around to protect you, but I don't know that it's worth saving, 12 space by doing that. So we also have 1 miniaturization level, so that means we've invested enough research into this category to have the ability to miniaturize this and fit more in the same amount of space. So it has reduced how much space it's going to use. And we have special systems. Currently we don't have any. When we get bomb racks, they'll go in here. There's a few other things that go in here right now. Fighter bays is another one, battle scanners, things like that. Alright, so aside from those things, the only other real things we can address here is the name of the ship. And to be honest, I haven't come up with what that's going to be yet, so that'll be a surprise for all of us. And the other thing we can do is the weapons, so let's go and do the weapons. So obviously we've got several choices here, and I really like some changes they've made since my last Let's Play. You'll see that we now have for weapons that have special features that do certain things that are outside the norm, that's now highlighted here in this orange color and basically has the space between it. So up at the top we're going to see the description of the weapon, in which case is more flavor text or just general information, and then down below we're going to see the special ability. So we can see in this case this one stuns crew. The chance of the ship becoming immobile and skipping one turn can be modulated to pierce shields and armor. I would love to choose those options, but You'll see here in yellow it says you need miniaturization level 1 to be able to activate this modification. So at this point I only have 2 of the modifications available. The other ones are grayed out for me. I could get a neutron beam, which has pretty good damage, and space-wise is a miniaturization level 2, so it is taking less space, and the cost is quite a bit less, and it kills crew and marines. That's not yet implemented, but once it is, that'll be really handy. The weapon still does damage, so no reason to avoid it just because of that. Here we see the fusion beam, so the damage here looks like it's about half of the neutron beam, and the cost is about half. The space is a little more than half, so neutron beam is probably our better choice, and then phaser is pretty good as well. Phasers seems to be especially good if you can get the modifications on it, because I think even right here, kind of dropping down in this next category, it even has this no range. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, no range dissipation. So, alright, and we've got continuous as an option here, which gives bonus ship attack at an increased cost. I really like heavy mount because of the extra range. I find that comes in very handy. And we're looking at all weapons here. If we wanted to look at just beams, missiles, or kinetics, we could pick that, but so far I've only researched beam weapons. Alright, so now that we've looked at that, let's go ahead and throw some phasers on here. I do believe that yes, let's go ahead and put some heavy mount phasers on, because I'd like some good range on this. So you can see here we're going to do a bunch of damage with that. We've got a PD version of the, let's see here, we've got I don't know if we would want to use this or the fusion beam for our PD. I guess it would just depend on how much health those missiles that we're going to be facing will come in with. Let's go ahead with some fusion beam ones. I want to try to reduce the amount of space we're taking up with those types of weaponry, with the PD weaponry. Let's change the angle here. I want to change the angle on these as well, just a little bit, because that's going to give us more, we won't have to rotate as much to be able to hit everybody. Let's see how much space it takes up to increase our combat speed. 15. If we go down here, let's see. Let's put some more, let's separate these out. Let's do like this. You can see these are taking such little space that you can really pack a lot of them on here. Let's go ahead like that. I think this is a good starter design for us. We'll call this one the we'll call this the pollen collector. Yes, I want to save that design. Alright, let's go ahead and build one. We're going to be collecting pollen so we can continue to procreate across the stars. Look at that, 2 turns for a battleship. So obviously that incredible amount of fusion production, we're getting 9.5 from all the helium-3. If you guys watched my last series, you'll know that I did not get anywhere near this much from strategic resources, so you really just have to adapt to what the game's giving you. Sometimes the game's going to give you lots of asteroids or different methods of building yourself up, but we've got 2718 here, base production, then we're getting double basically from our infrastructure because we have the plus 100% for ship construction. That's why we're able to get these out so quickly. So we're actually going to build a series of pollen collectors, and we're going to need some bombers as well behind them, and hopefully the ship turns out to be worthwhile. We could build some over here potentially also. I don't know if we have we do have the aerospace engineering here as well. Let's go ahead and get one out here. I believe each one of these is going to take perhaps 4 each. I have to see. So we might be able to support 4 of these in total. We've got a colony ship coming out. We've got another colony ship coming out. Let's go ahead and take a look at our leaders here. Perhaps we should bring Lord Matt Josh back right now. He's collected his information for us against the humans. So I think he's completed that successfully. We're going to Let's see. Let's send him out again to do one more gathering mission. I believe he'll get some experience for this. We'll send him to gather intelligence on the Sulak. Sorry, we're the Sulak. I mean the Drago. I think that's gonna be good. I think I'm happy with everything else there. What was the demand from Zarla down here? Colonize Shaloth 2? Okay, I believe that's what we were building that colony ship for. Okay. Alright, we have found all kinds of things. It's pretty clear that I'm probably going to regret having sent Lord Matt Josh on a mission now that I need some stuff explored. But that's okay. He'll be back. There's another one. Alright, we do want to colonize here. So we could colonize either one of these. It's highlighting one for us. Apparently it thinks that one's the best deal. What do we got here? Unique biota. Rich, heavy G, eco 2. So it's plus 20%, but the heavy G is minus 50%. So I think I'm more inclined to go with this one, actually. It's also huge. We can increase the eco ourselves. Yep, let's go here. I'd rather only have the medium G penalty. Let's get a robotic factory going here. You can see we're getting a lot of production just out of these two guys because of the support ship in the area. Apparently we already had a support ship here, and then on top of that we've got that plus 9.5 fusion production. Alright, yeah, he's going to leave. That's fine. Alright, we do have the option to pick some infrastructure here. This is a huge planet, so we're going to get up to 10 spots. I think we will go with the planetary engineering for right now, because we are going to want to increase this ecology. Right, and do we have other places where we should be doing that as well? I think yes, here. We'll do that after that's built. And here, no, that's the one we just got. Okay, 2, 0. Here, we'll queue it up so we don't forget to do that. Alright, I think we are in good shape now. Alright, there's the bomb rack. There's the pollen collector. It looks like it's taking 4 for the battleship, as I suspected. We also got a colony ship. We'll go ahead and colonize right here, the one they wanted us to colonize, which is Shaloth 2. It's low G, it's only tolerable for us, but that's okay. You can see here we've got our little gas mask on, and we're going to suffer some penalties for that. But it's not going to be too bad. We've got minus 25% to our morale. But we can overcome that, I think, pretty easily. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. We've completed the desire of Zarlazel, so you can see here that we're getting plus 3 to administration and plus 3 to corporate from that. That's where all these green things are coming from all of our modifiers, from kind of meeting her expectations for us. We do have here on Shaloth 2, we also started with 4 pops because that was one of the bonuses of her desire, was to get plus 2 pops to that colonized planet, which is excellent. Very happy about that. Okay, let's see what else we've got. There's our notification about that. Here's our infrastructure choice for this planet. I'm inclined to go with... We could get some ship support points here. I'm not sure what else we'll be doing with this world as of yet. It's not fantastic. It's not terrible either. Perhaps we will... let's go with planetary engineering here as well. Alright, we've got a colonization event. The Harbinger. Greetings, Emperor. My name is Oberos, and I see that your servants have found my current resting place, the planet that you call Shaloth 2. Know that I am the last of my kind, and I have lived to watch the galaxy rotate. Ancient were my creators when I was forged, and ancient when my creators faded from this cosmos. Do not worry, Emperor. I will not spoil your fun by revealing anything of the destiny that awaits you and your rivals among the stars. I am content to wander from age to age, granting boons to the empires that dare to contest the void for what time they have. As such, I will offer you the choice between the Defenses Data Core powerful artifact, or a treasure to sate even an emperor's avarice. Or I could personally guide one of your colonies for a time. Choose wisely, Emperor, for I will give you only this one warning. A new cycle has begun, and the universe is no longer indifferent. Alright. Some of that sounds a little familiar to me. Some of you who've been paying attention may know what I'm talking about. Alright, let's see. We've got 3 choices here. While having you among our leaders is intriguing, we fear that what might happen if you are as demanding an individual as we mortals are. We'll take your artifact. We have no wish to meddle with that which we do not understand, be it an artifact or being like you. Mortal as we are, it is the treasure which will be most useful to us. Or then come and guide us, Oberos. Both you and I may be swept into eternity in the end, but we will make the most of your time with us. I believe I'm going to go with the artifact. I think Oberos would be interesting to have, but the artifact would plus 25% to defenses research will also give us more votes on the council. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. There are other ways to actually get Oberos, so we may still see him yet. Okay, I think that... Yeah, we got one more turn before we complete that spy mission. Yep, I just realized we're doing nothing here on this planet. I need to take a look at that in a second. Alright, we've got a pollen collector here. We have one... Where's our other one? Here in Gladys. Let's go ahead and put those together, and we're going to send them out probably once we have a couple more to take out some space monsters and kind of get our feet wet with that. Alright, we can do some leader influencing here. We could go ahead and continue to decrease Mr. Squeeg's opinion. It looks like still they've got Raka 68 here just kind of wallowing. Leader will defect when opinion drops below -10. Okay. Let's go ahead. We can frame someone else for this. So who would we like to frame right now? Who are the humans not getting along with too well? The Moltar are... Let's see. Whoops. I need to look from the other angle, actually. If I can click in the right spot, I will do this. -2 and -2 from that. So I think I can get them to war with the Human Federation by framing the Dragul for this. Don't know if that shows up immediately or not. Yep, -3. So they're at a negative now. We've got a colonization event here. Atlas choked. Emperor, a crisis has developed on our latest planet, the Azatep III. Shortly after the main colony went online, a small group of wealthy colonists broke off to form their own enclave on the other side of the planet, proclaiming that our empire is a parasite which has drained them with our taxes and regulations for too long. Unfortunately for them, the Azatep III isn't our homeworld, and their enclave has already met with disaster. Their poorly regulated infrastructure is broken down, and they have exhausted their food and medicine, leaving their population gravely endangered. Though they have spat in our empire's face, they will surely die now if we do not intervene. What should we do? We could repair it and get a infrastructure. We could let it die and get a bunch of space culture points, or we could send shipments of supplies and get extra money. Let's get the infrastructure. We've got Drexana has leveled up here. What should we do about that? I think we will go ahead and give her command. We've got Espionage Advanced, can steal a tech up to the same level as the highest researched field. Let's go ahead with that. We've got another opportunity here to increase infrastructure, so we'll go ahead and do that as well. Alright, yes, let's just throw trade goods in there just so we have something going. I believe here we want to get that ecology going. Here as well. Okay, we'll bump that up just a little bit. We could actually send her out on a spy mission against the humans. Let's see who our best choice is for tech right now. If we want to steal tech aside from ourselves, the Moltar seem to be the best. I don't really want to get caught by them though, So let's go ahead and send her after the humans. See if we can steal anything from them. I'm going to go for the steal technology here. So we've got 6 turns. I really like how fast our espionage is going because of all the stuff we've been able to stack up to do that. We've got 1 pollen collector, another pollen collector. So I believe we still have 2 more coming out of the capital. I don't think we'll quite need that many though. We're going to need some some ships with some bombs available on them here soon too. Our eco-engineering project is completed here. I suppose we'll just continue with that there so we can get habitat control. I'll leave that on habitat control as well. Zarla has leveled up. I don't think the production per pop's worth it at this point because we've got so much from all that helium-3. Saboteur expert. I don't know if we're ever going to use that, but I'll take it. Alright, so I think we have enough forces almost here. Let's get this pollen collector here and we'll go take out those space monsters. I think we're going to be going heavy overkill here, more than likely, but that's okay. Let's design a cruiser and throw a bomb rack on it. And we will also throw perhaps some weaponry on it, some fusion beams. Actually, let's put a neutron beam first. We can't actually fit more than one of those on there with that configuration. Okay, let's go like that. And let's throw some fusion beams on with point defense. Something like that. I think we'll also increase the structure here because we're going to be able to build this ship very quickly anyway. Okay. Yep, I like the shine on this one quite a bit. This looks nice. Alright, we'll call this the Honeybee. I realize now I'm going with more of a bee theme, but we are hive mind. I think that's what's put it in my mind, as well as the ships being kind of shaped that way. So I'm just going to go with what comes to me. Let's get this guy out. 4 turns to build him here. Well, we don't want to build him here because this is not a... Where is our... World Book 2? This is the better place to build a ship like that because we have all 3 points of infrastructure in that doubling. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, we have 1 more turn. We'll get that pollen collector there. Where, speaking of that, where is Ulkin right now? He's on the Darklance, which is at Zabutis. So let's have him meet us here at Shaloth so we can put him on, transfer him over to one of these. Yeah, we'll go ahead and hire you. We're going to put you on one of those. Oh, you can't command a battleship? Oh, you're 1 step shy from being able to command a battleship. Okay. We'll put you on the Militia Independent just so you have something right now. Okay, I think we are in good shape on everything here. Alright, enhanced logistics. We can now travel quite far away. That's going to work out really well as it gives us a lot more options as to where we can strike the humans. Our enhanced ecology is finished here. We can get pops quite quickly still, but I'm going to go for infrastructure first. Okay. We got some info on the Dragul here. Let's see what's going on. They have a little bit of money. They've got quite sizable ship support points. I mean, not quite where we are, but they're up there higher than, much higher than the humans were. We can take a look at their leaders. Let's see what's going on here. We've got, looks like they've got, all their leaders are at least assigned, unlike the humans. Luther Kataki's over there with them, looking, thought he was also on our list, potentially higher. They've got this fellow here, which I believe is a Dragul exclusive. Yeah, he doesn't come up for us. Okay, pretty good. Too much else to see there. Let's take a look at their research real quick. See what they've got going on. They've got class 3 shields. Fusion beam seems to be their highest tier weapon. They are not up to Titan construction yet. Doesn't look like they even have deflector shields, so they're also going to be pretty easy pickings. For some reason they're getting a negative to certain research choices here. Not sure if that's a leader. I don't have the tooltips when I'm looking at theirs, so not sure why that is exactly. Alright, we've got a new, you want to raise. Okay, that's fine. That seems warranted. Let's get some research points. Let's go with, sure, we'll make you PsyOps expert. We'll give you your raise, +2 BC a turn. So there was a neutron star out here. Okay. We've got a humans would like a peace deal now. They're annoyed with us, but that's not going to happen. We're just getting started to have some fun. We've actually got enough room where we could build another honeybee. We're going to have enough ship support points, I think. We might be one over, but we can afford the cost of that. There's the honeybee. Okay, now we can reassign Cyrus Ulkin from the Darklands over to a pollen collector. You'll see it's instant because he's in that same area already. We're going to recall Lord Matt Josh back, and I'm going to actually put him in the Darklands. It looks like that was an instant transfer as well. So I'm going to send him in his Darklands over here to Opla to explore those ruins. We've got a pop gain here. We'll just continue getting pops there until we max out. Robotic factory in this newer location. We need infrastructure here now to fit more buildings. And aside from that, the rest of this fleet is going to go up here to Zazliax and check that out. Let's take a look at our places real quick here. There's the honeybee. I guess over here we should just go full-on pop growth. Here we're also going pop growth, although we could go infrastructure. Let's get the infrastructure up. Okay. I think we're in pretty good shape everywhere else. There's Titan construction, so we'll be able to build a Titan here in the not too distant future. One thing we may want to look at also is if there's more of these out there for us to grab. We do have that ability that's giving +1 to everything now. So that it has made several places that, or some places that didn't have any before, have an extra one. Yeah, we do need to take out the space monster down there. We'll do that in a little bit when we've got a larger fleet. Infrastructure, yeah, we'll go for that. Research, Titan construction's done. So what do we want to go for now? Let's see, these require dark matter. Why is it in here twice? That's odd. Yeah, all these are in here twice. That seems to be a bug. Okay, I'll make a note of that and let the developers know. Not quite sure what I did that caused that particular thing. Oh, neutron rejuvenation's here as well. At least that one's only there once, but I haven't actually found any neutroniums, so I'm not sure. I wonder if these are available to me because I spied on another empire that had those. That could be. So yeah, we don't have antimatter to build the planetary gravity generator, so Let's go for... Let's get the ultra wave scanner. I think we're going to want to go for better shields, and let's get that eco level up. Where is that? Yeah, we'll get that one, and then we'll get this when once we're done with that. Alright, we're going to go into combat with a space dragon. Alright, let's see. What does our weapon range look like? It's quite good with those phasers. 96% chance to hit. And if we overload it, it's going to do double damage. Let's go ahead and see what we do. Very nice. 150 damage from Cyrus Ulkin there. Just going to let him sit. Let's overload ourselves here and hopefully take this guy out. Alright, he's still got 100 left. 100 structure health. There we go. Alright, nice job. Quite happy with the performance of those guys. Alright, where is our bomber? Our honeybee is available now. Do we have another one? Yes. I'm going to send it up here. I'm actually going to send this pollen collector down here by himself, because I think we can take that on our own. We've got a lot of notifications, Sister, and holy cow. Alright, what is going on here exactly? We got full knowledge of there. There's a tiny ultra rich there. Okay. Oh, that's ours, actually. Powerful creatures, monster, full. We can steal a tech from the humans. Get personal shield. Amusement park. Plus 10% morale and empire. That's a pretty good one. 1500 RP research points. Yep, I think we're going to go for that. Quantum scanner. Let's get the Galactic Amusement Park. And we'll actually build one of those somewhere. Where is somewhere that we have a lot of building slots? Is it here? No. Perhaps in our huge world. This one's brand new, though. They won't be able to build that anytime soon. Oh, we don't have 3 adventure space perks. Well, darn it. I should have read that more closely. Alright, we're going to have an opportunity to explore some ruins here, but I want to clear out a few of these notifications first. We completed Cyrus Ulkin's desire to command a battleship, so you can see his stats have gone up. Again, they're green because they're getting modified due to a desire, and also because he's in the desired ship right now. Alright, let's see what else. There's the notification about stealing. Here's our infrastructure here at Shaloth 2. Let's increase that. We'll just keep getting infrastructure there. New sector to explore. Oh, I don't know. Let's just... I guess we'll finish off this bottom corner here. He leveled up as well, so we could put him in Battleship Plus, which will give him a bonus experience in a battleship. That sounds good. He's not going to be going deep cover for us, so let's give him that one. We can frame someone. So let's frame the Draggle. There's a galactic events, the Battle Graveyard. Emperor, our routine deep space scan of Sector 6-1 has resulted in some anomalous readings. A patrol was sent to the area for more detailed analysis when they made a startling discovery. Our patrol discovered a massive debris field near the Opla system, and the tangible remains of a huge battle that were fought long ago by unknown participants. What remains of the biggest vessel is transmitting a signal we can't completely understand, but what we could decipher says, "You will not know the secret. The gift shall not be yours. Stay away, or prepare to suffer." We could study the debris remains in the hope of advancing our technology, or begin salvage operations for scrap metals. Albeit the warning, we could also investigate the mysterious vessel. How do you wish to proceed? Well, we don't need money, so we're not going to conduct salvage operations. We could spend 100 and get plus 15% to weapons and defenses research. That's very powerful. Or we could have the strike team suffer some casualties and get an ion discharger, advanced tech. Yeah. Oh, I can't resist to know what the secret is. Prepare a strike team and board the mysterious vessel at once. The Empire will claim that mighty gift. Yep, we're going to do it. Ion discharger. It says we traded for it, but I don't quite think. It does not look like that appears on the research tree, so if we go to design a new ship, we will probably see it in here. There it is. It's a beam weapon. Doesn't have any damage listed. Disables shields, weapons, and engines for 2 turns, even with shields up. 2-turn cooldown. Okay, so it's more of a utility weapon. Quite cool. By the way, here's the Titan design for the Sulak. We may build one of those here in just a moment. Alright, we've got the honeybees going out for that. We don't have enough ship support points to support a Titan just yet, but I don't think we're that far off. I'm going to build some outpost ships. I think we got a few places we could send those right now. Oh, I just forgot to assign our spy again, didn't I? Yep, pretty sure I did. Alright, we've got missiles coming in at us. Let's go ahead and give this guy everything we got. Alright. Like I said, these crystalline entities are not something that you want to mess around with. They do have missiles that will do a large amount of damage, but we do have some PD on this. And if you kill the enemy before they arrive, you don't have to worry about the missiles either. So, alright, that's good. Outpost ship is completed. I'm going to send that down there. I believe that's what we wanted to do here. Yep, there was a gas giant down there. I could colonize those worlds down there, but I don't know how many worlds I want to have on this map to try to keep up with. I don't think it'll be that entertaining for you guys to watch me have too many of those. 6 pollen collector battleships in defense. Okay, we lose 10 opinion and 10 morale if we don't do that. Okay. What we'll probably do is... Where is that? That's in Gladys, right? What we'll probably do is actually build a Titan. And that will probably take care of most of that. Yep, she had both of those come up the same turn. Alright, we've got more infrastructure choices here. This is... where are we? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 1... Let's do this, and let's get the deep core mine. Like so. That looks good. Sure enough, I did forget to give her a mission again. Really, for some reason I find that really easy to do. Maybe you guys won't have that problem, but I just find it super easy to forget what I'm doing with that. Let's do leader influencing. Okay, we're going to be exploring some more ruins here momentarily. Outpost ship completed here. We've got an outpost ship here that's going to build an outpost on... Yep, we're up to 21 there now. Got some ruins we can explore here. Let's go ahead with that. Lord Matt Josh and your away team neared the ruins and had a bad feeling about the expedition. During their exploration, the team inexplicably loses several hours, with no one able to explain what happened or how. Undeterred, the explorers press on to their reward. Arriving at a large dome structure, the team entered inside where they discovered several columns inscribed with alien hieroglyphics, giving information on the Eplus nearby system. Okay. So we've got more ruins, these are not our guys that are good at ruins, though. Get our outpost. We've got a source of neutronium. We found something in the ruins. We have an infrastructure upgrade. This world is huge. It's going to have a ton of stuff in it. Let's go with the cloning facility and a med bay. Pretty much going to be able to put every building we want in here without a problem, I think. Okay, let's do like that. Infrastructure here. We'll finish off the planetary engineering. We do need enhanced ecology here. Let's do that. Alright, we have a decision to make here with neutronium. To protect or to harm. The mystery of gravity has been solved. The neutronium, the hardest substance known, is finally available to us. Now the question is, what will we do with it? President Hiram of the Humans. Okay. We've got neutronium armor coating. Again, we shouldn't have had these in the research tree until we made this discovery. So again, that was the bug that we had earlier. Neutronium shells, which benefits kinetic weapons, and neutronium bombs, which benefits mass destruction bombardment. We've got rejuvenation, which is morale and pop growth in the Empire per source, and neutronium armor coating. Let's go with this. I mean, we could go with even more pop growth, but I don't know that we're going to get any neutronium in this game. Lord Matt Josh has leveled up. Okay. And he would like to command a cruiser in combat, yes. Let's give him the bonus for experience in a cruiser. We're going to give him the basic weapons specialist, which is plus 5 RP to weapons research and plus 5 RP per weapons research level with the discovered tech. That can really add up over time as you get that. The more points you get in these, the faster and faster you start getting these techs. Speaking of techs, we may want to grab neutronium bombs here just in case we get any sources from the enemy. What does this do? Spy skills, galactic surveillance, that's also kind of a counterintelligence one. Okay, so duralloy plating would be good though. Let's get this planetary garrison and put that in the... Yep, you get a raise, that's fine. Alright, so we've got the honeybees, the pollen collectors. Let's go ahead to Carpax here and finally strike out at those humans. I think we have an outpost ship sitting somewhere. Yep, where is that place we wanted to get? I think it's here. Uptala. Go here. I don't think I have any other civilian ships sitting around that I don't... Okay, yeah, we're in good shape. I guess we could drain our income a little bit and do this. What's he got in orbit? 7 frigates against 2 cruisers and 3 battleships. I'll take that. My odds with that any day. We have no odds known to this. We can see Anthony Yang is in this battle. So finally, I think this is our first proper battle of any kind of size. I don't know for sure if they're going to stick around or run away. That will be interesting to see. It looks like it would definitely be in their best interest to run away at the rate pace that we're destroying them. Oh wow. Oh, first time that one didn't actually destroy somebody. Weapon range is quite nice because we have these heavy mounts. Yeah, they're definitely going to try to flee, but that's going to take an extra turn to set up, so we're actually going to destroy all of these. Which, even though it's only 7 frigates, to them it's probably a sizable amount of their force. Alright, and as expected we crushed them. We could take this asteroid belt. I'll go ahead and take it. It'll give us a little more supply range to get deeper into their empire. I think we can reach pretty much all their known systems now. There's an outpost ship. Another outpost ship completed. We've got pop growth. Outpost of Uptala. Yes, we do want to do that. That one right there. There's another source of helium-3 up here, so I think we actually just built an outpost ship. Yep, let's send it up there. Ancient ruins. And at this point, I don't think I'm going to be able to get... well, maybe I can get Lord Mad Josh around all of them. There's a lot of them. Alright, Zarla Zell would like the Galactic Amusement Park, so we've got 2 leaders now that want that. And we've got a space culture power level up. So we could go for this one, which gives a lot of bonuses to trade treaties, a lot of financial bonuses. At this point, I think, as opposed to some of these other choices, it's fine to take this right now. We do actually have a trade treaty going on. The Moltar. I don't know if we can improve our relationships anymore with them. They're at +3. Let's see what we can do. We can have a mining treaty. Alright. They're willing to accept a mining treaty. They don't have any spare strategic resources. And we could actually give them a system or a ship. We're not that friendly. They are still on my back door. I don't want to have any surprises back there. I'm not keeping too much back for defense at this point, so we may want more bombers. I don't know if the AI has started building any planetary shields or not, but if I recall correctly, the humans actually did have that technology. So let's get that going. Should we attack Sol now? We can't see anything there. 4 turns. Let's go ahead and see if we can hit their capital, because we may be able to cripple them right now. Yep, I think I'm pretty happy with all this. And that outpost ship is going to get destroyed. Oh well. We build them very quickly, so not too worried about it. Let's get a deep core mine there. Eco finished here, so we'll just go ahead and let them build up their population. It's probably fine. Let's see. Is there a better choice? Yeah, probably Med Bay because of the morale here and cloning facility. Let's do that. Found, okay, where's that? Got some level ups. We got some more remote exploration. We'll go ahead and queue that up. Zarlazel has leveled up again, and I'll just increase this. And you know, at this point, we're only on a turn 122 this game, but I feel like we are just so far ahead of the AI at this point that what we choose doesn't matter too much. Look at our production. I mean, obviously I've optimized and had a pretty good starting position, but you can see here that we're just outstripping them so much. There's no possibility that the AI is going to defeat us at this point. Of course, we are still in alpha. The AI still has a lot of development to go, so please don't take anything away from the game. I mean, the game is still a lot of fun to play, but you know, for someone like me who's played the game a lot at this point, the challenge is not quite there. At least on this, even on hardcore, and I'm only playing on impossible, because I want to be able to show you guys kind of different strategies you can take and things as I explained in the first episode. So hopefully that all makes sense to you as to why it's going so easy for us. Alright, there's the combat that I expected. We lost the outpost ship, but that's probably the only battle he's ever going to win against me, so we'll let him have it. We're almost maxed out in population here. I'm surprised we haven't actually had another vote yet. I would think that would be coming up soon, but we'll see. Yeah, we still got the notification that we could build an outpost there, even though it got destroyed. And we don't quite have enough ship support points to build. Can we build a shipyard anywhere that we don't already have one? Don't think so. Let's go ahead and get the infrastructure going there. Yeah, sorry, I said shipyard, I meant starbase. So starbase will get me more. Yeah, let's go ahead with that. And actually, if I research the star battle station, that'll get me more as well. Okay, I think that's good. Whoa, we've got... Apparently our scanning technology is not that good, because we can't tell exactly where these humans are trying to go to. They're just frigates, but I still don't like the presence of them being around here. So let's get a pollen collector going here, just so we have something. Medbay finished. Yep, we are going to explore the ruins here. Lord Matt, Josh, and team were sent to investigate the mysterious alien site after establishing orbit around the planet. As the team entered the ruins, they were attacked by an ancient sentry device in the form of a mechanized statue. The device was destroyed in a brief firefight, and the team continues their survey. The anomaly signal turns out to be a distress beacon placed here by a stranded leader. Oberos is grateful to be rescued and offers to work for your empire. So here's Oberos again. We might have a little bit of a lore conflict here. I'm not sure why he's stranded here, but also coming to us and talking to us during an event. But so it says here he's a biomechanical serpent-like construct of unknown origin. From its enigmatic comments, the construct may well be thousands or even millions of years old. The truth is impossible to determine, but it is certain that its creator's knowledge of robotics and bioengineering must have far exceeded our own. Wherever and whenever it came from, Oberos now wanders the galaxy, collecting artifacts and deigning to assist civilizations that manage to catch its brief interest. As a governor, the Great Serpent boasts a seemingly supernatural ability to influence and motivate others, even in mass, and there are only a few mortal leaders who can rival it. The downside is that Oberos is fickle. It will move on when it wishes to move on, and there is little an empire can say to stop it. Okay. Well, he's certainly worth hiring. Where should I put him? Let's put him on Rolduc. It's the best colony we have that doesn't have a leader right now. And I think I'm going to send the Dark Lance. I'm going to leave the Dark Lance stationed right where it is right now. I think I'd like to attack the human homeworld here and show you what that looks like. It looks like Sol 1 should be their capital here. It's got one frigate and one battleship in orbit, and some type of orbital station, starbase. So let's get our first proper colony battle going here. The Honeybee, this one, remember, is our bomb ship, not really built for combat as much, but as you can see, still quite potent. Alright, can we get might be able to finish this guy off here. Yep, there we go. Alright, and they are wiped out. There we go. We can't invade because we don't have any assault ships, but we can bomb, and they don't have any kind of bomb protection. Let's go ahead and drop all the bombs on the population. We destroyed, it looks like, about 5 population on that bombing. We just got neutronium bombs. Cyrus Oaken's got the trusting trait. We were able to do some leader. Let's go ahead and see if we can get John Squeak to leave them. Alright, Cyrus Oaken leveled up. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Give him the ability to go into a Titan. Give him the smuggler. So we can also frame. Let's frame the Dragul again. Is that working? -5. Yeah, they're really unhappy with them. Alright, let's see. So we actually made John Squeak defect, and he's coming to us asking if we'd like to have his services. So, sure. So you actually can make the leaders leave the opponents and come to you. So, very cool. I really like that that's a possibility in this game. It makes the people feel like a little bit more of an actual person. Let's see, we can't do any leader influencing against the humans at this point, it looks like. But we could sabotage their colony defenses. Let's do some leader influencing against the Dragul instead. Just going to continue down that path. Still don't know exactly where these guys are going, so I'm going to sit tight there. And we've still got our pollen collector coming. Alright, Sol 1. Let's go ahead and drop all in the population. It's got 1 population left. So we'll be able to wipe him out in just a moment. Yep, I think we just... Yep, the core mine finished. Go ahead with that. Yep, we'll just keep continuing with that. And here we're going to get... Yeah, we're almost at max population in several of these places. We actually have to build something here. Let's just go infrastructure. Alright, Sol 1. We're going to auto-resolve that, as you might expect. 6 bomb ships. For whatever reason, we couldn't hit the population directly there. Alright, here's a vote. Something's going on weird with the graphics here. So we could actually vote for ourselves right now and win, as you can see. At least I think it would register as a win. But I'm going to abstain for right now, just so we can see a little bit more combat before I end this series. The next time a vote comes up, if we haven't won by then, I'll go ahead and accept it. Alright, let's just take one more turn here. Because I would like to destroy this world. Alright, Sol 1 destroyed, their homeworld of the humans. We've now fully achieved... Oops. What's going on here? Yeah, let's go ahead. Alright, they fled, as expected. So we fully achieved our revenge against the humans. And that is a lot of notifications. Let's just knock them out real quick here. I will go through during the break after this one is up and kind of finish all these off. I'll go through and make sure that I'm not accidentally doing anything that I shouldn't be everywhere. I'll clean all that up during the break. That way you guys don't have to sit and watch me do all of it and our things up as well. So here we are in turn 128. We could have won the game. I'm going to go ahead and continue battling against the humans and the Dragul just to see what kind of defenses they can muster, but I think the game is obviously well at hand at this point. I appreciate everybody watching, and I hope you come back for the next episode. See you.